Late on the night of December 21st, 2023, Trooper First Class A. Matthews of the Georgia State Patrol clocked a black Infiniti G37 tearing down Interstate 20 at a staggering 102 miles per hour in a 60 zone near Maynard Terrace. When the trooper attempted a traffic stop, the driver ignored every warning, speeding away into the night and running a red light near Capitol Avenue.
1080, Atlanta, 1080. Southbound, take care. 10-3, back on 20 east. Back on 20 east. 20 east. Check that tag. Let me know with 1099. Hit on the ramp.
Clear, hit on the ramp.
The driver, later identified as Charles Hopkins, showed signs of heavy alcohol use and refused a blood test. Further investigation revealed he was wanted for child sex crimes out of College Park. Hopkins was taken into custody and faced charges including felony fleeing and driving under the influence. His case was later turned over to the College Park Police Department. On April 22, 2025, deputies in Clayton County, Georgia received a report that a silver Jeep Cherokee had been stolen by none other than the victim's own son. When deputies located the vehicle on Flint River Road, the young driver, later identified as 17-year-old Tyler Simpson, refused to stop flooring the gas pedal instead. With every turn, the teenager risked lives on the road as deputies closed in for a dangerous pursuit.
I'm there. That one about 4. Y'all walking over each other.
Hey, go ahead and take him off the road. Right there, John. Behind him.
I'm clear. Can you readvise the location?
In the pursuit of the vehicle.
I'm clear. What's the location?
We're gonna continue. We're gonna be westbound. He made a U-turn westbound towards westbound where? I'll be calling. We'll be westbound. We're coming up on Taylor Way, traffic speed 7 miles per hour.
I'm clear, thank you.
You're all on Taylor. I got spikes. If y'all on Taylor. Well, we're going to one there here at this time. Speed's going to be 52 miles per hour.
I'm clear on 138.
Stand by on the peak. Stand by on the peak. Got too much traffic. Give us support.
Play third throughout primary.
Good spikes, good spikes, good spikes.
All right, that's a good hit on the spike. That's a good.
Spike. They can't confirm our spikes. And there's gonna be a good hit on the spike. Good hit on the spike. He's gonna be going eastbound on 138. Eastbound on 138. The gas station. 138 and Kendrick.
I'm saying 138 and Kendrick.
138. He's gonna be going through the gas station. 138 and Kendrick.
I'm saying 138 and Kendrick.
Hey,
I'm going fifth.
okay.
After multiple failed pit attempts and spike strips, the chase finally came to an end on Highway 138 when deputies executed a successful maneuver. Simpson was taken into custody and charged with theft by taking, felony fleeing, reckless driving, and more. Already on probation for a previous offense, the teen was remanded to the Marta K. Glaze Regional Youth Detention Center, a harsh reminder of how quickly repeat mistakes can spiral out of control. It was early afternoon on October 24th when Arkansas State Police Troop A received an alert that a green Jeep Gladiator had been stolen from a Little Rock hospital and there might be a gun inside. Troopers tracked the pickup along US 167 as the driver, later identified as 34-year-old Paige Chandrell Flood, shook her head no when ordered to pull over.
Arkansas, Adam Victor Union, 63 Charles, ABU 636. Go ahead, 63.
Right now it's going to be 1063.
A6, 10-4.
I'll be 1037.
134.
TBI. Roll over. Roll over. Start to...
A tactical intervention on US 167 sent the Jeep off the road, where it overturned multiple times before coming to rest. Flood was ejected from the vehicle and transported to UAMS for treatment. Troopers later discovered the stolen firearm inside the wreckage. She now faces a list of charges including felony fleeing, theft by receiving greater than $25,000, possession of a firearm by a certain person, and more. June 5th, 2025, Clayton County, Georgia. Deputy Malik Clark was running speed enforcement on Interstate 675 when a gray Toyota Camry blasted past at 95 miles per hour. The deputy's blue lights flicked on, but instead of stopping, the driver slowed briefly, hit the hazard lights, and then took off, a decision that would send multiple units racing through the night.
We're going to be going back north on 675. Tag is going to be TAR. Correction, Tango Charlie X-ray 0574. It's going to be a gray color Toyota Camry. Stand by for that.
Correct, you're close traffic. Units, be advised.
o'clock. Well, I may have to get off.
We are continuing north, 675 President Flow.
Alpha November. Big airline door. Black Hawk 1, I'll call it number 2. Gonna be 675 southbound coming up to Crane Road. Speeds are 110. Traffic is light. Get my for a pit. Pit. Alright, 41, right at Crane Road.
75 southbound coming up to Crane Road. Speed zone 110. Traffic is light. Stay by for pit. Pit. All right, 41, right at Grant Road.
Okay, 41 at Grant.
After a perfectly timed pit maneuver, the Camry was stopped and 25-year-old Francisco Echeverria Valdovinos was arrested along with 2 passengers. Inside the car, deputies uncovered stolen firearms, burglary tools, and drugs. Charges include felony fleeing, possession of firearms during the commission of a crime, and more. This case highlighted how a single speeding violation unraveled into a web of serious felonies. On the evening of September 6, 2025, Trooper Wright of the Arkansas State Police initiated a stop on a vehicle driving without headlights in the dark. Instead of cooperating, the driver circled through a gas station before flooring the accelerator, turning a simple stop into a full-blown chase through West Memphis streets.
D23 for City 1024.
D23.
All that would be at BP on Ingram Extended with Adam John Young, 29 Robert, AJY, 29R.
10-4,
37.
Now direct D23.
What's this 20?
Ingram Extended.
GVI.
TVI, 818.
We're continuing. We're Ingram southbound.
Ingram southbound. Was initiated. It's going to be in pursuit at Ingram southbound.
We took a left right into the project.
It's going to take a left in the project.
GVI again. He's staying on the gas right now. I've got him pinned.
Hanging around.
I'm on him, okay, headed to him.
Left on Ingram.
Heading back to Ingram.
Heading back to Ingram, 820.
Lead 19 West Memphis.
They're back on Ingram.
Let's do, I believe, around Goodwin and Ingram. He's TBI on Memphis. After a pursuit, he's got 2 at gunpoint. We're trying to get to it.
Northbound on Ingram.
We're out on Ingram.
Northbound on Ingram, 820.
I'm turning back to you. Okay, to try to go across.
821.
To your right.
23 turning to the right.
TBI, we're going back to Ingram.
TBI heading back to Ingram, 821.
They're still in pursuit, headed back towards Ingram.
We're over here in these apartments now.
At the apartment now.
Show me your hand! Hey! Stop!
The suspect, identified as Jimmy Lee Keegler Jr., showed obvious signs of intoxication and refused to exit his vehicle until officers forcibly removed him. Keegler was arrested on charges including felony fleeing, driving while intoxicated third offense, refusal to submit to a chemical test, and more, a dangerous night that could have ended much worse for everyone involved. Just after midnight on September 18, 2025, a multi-state pursuit roared across Interstate 40 as Tennessee troopers chased a stolen GMC Sierra toward Arkansas. When Arkansas State Police took over near the West Memphis exit, the truck's driver pushed the limits, ignoring every warning and every flashing light. What came next was a violent finale no one could predict.
Left on him, okay?
Left on him, okay.
Going back east.
Back here. There's some mounted.
TBI, we're still going.
TBI is still going.
TBI rollover. TBI rollover. He went over the bar.
Trooper Darren Evans finally managed a decisive pit maneuver that sent the truck flipping over a guardrail and into a wooded area. The driver, identified as Justice Cisco, tried to flee on foot, but was quickly captured. He now faces charges including felony fleeing, theft of property, and more. Beer cans at the scene told a familiar story: alcohol, stolen wheels, and a night that ended upside down. It was a dark summer night on June 14, 2025, when an Oklahoma Highway Patrol trooper tried to stop a speeding pickup near Highway 70. Instead of slowing down, the driver killed his lights and vanished into the darkness. Moments later, the chase was on high speeds, near misses, and danger around every turn.
Looks like he's going to be getting back on the road.
The driver, 20-year-old Roman Woodall of Ardmore, was eventually arrested after a pit maneuver ended the pursuit. Troopers discovered an open bottle of whiskey and clear signs of intoxication. Woodall now faces charges of felony fleeing, driving under the influence, and more. Just after dawn on June 8, 2025, the northbound lanes of Interstate 95 became a war zone in motion. Florida Highway Patrol Sergeant Julio Torres found himself targeted by a silver Mitsubishi Outlander, its driver matching the description of an armed suspect tied to a prior pursuit in Hillsborough County. As flashing lights lit the early morning haze, the encounter escalated from a traffic stop to a life-or-death firefight on the highway.
Let it up.
3-6, shots fired! Shots fired! Hit! Northbound, south of the 126.
The suspect, identified as Tommy Leal, was taken into custody after a tense standoff and found with a shotgun ammunition and multiple shells. He now faces attempted murder of a law enforcement officer, aggravated fleeing, and more. In the early hours of October 12, 2025, Pierce County deputies spotted a stolen box truck barreling through Bonnie Lake, Washington. When the driver ignored commands to stop, the pursuit raced through narrow roads under flashing lights. The massive truck lumbered ahead unstoppable until deputies decided to take decisive action.
451, I got stakes up front behind and College Prairie.
Copy that. We're coming up to the Barcubine intersection right now. I'll let you know which way it goes. You could turn, but oh, never mind. There you are.
Get the sticks, 451.
Good sticks, and he just attempted to hit another deputy.
Another deputy with us.
Local unit number 3 monitoring. Come on, let me fly.
Two attempted pits. He drove out of both of them. Third time's a charm.
Wait till it turns, Steve. Oh, there we go. Correct.
Yeah, we got to move up. Move. I want to see.
Crossfire, watch your crossfire.
Both of you, put your hands up on that windshield now.
Hands up, can we kick the... 65, we're gonna need fire priority. We're gonna need them to help get them out of this cab. It's jammed up against... And the truck's starting to burn.
We're gonna have to bust that windshield.
Hey, put some light on here. Get back. Get away from the windshield, dumbass.
So you want to put my boot through it?
Come on.
I don't know. No. Get out.
Get out now.
I'm trying.
Crawl out.
I'm trying, sir.
On your head.
Get your hands on your head. On your head.
Working a second.
Now you're gonna burn.
Let's go.
When I have another buddy, get him out.
Get out.
Multiple pit maneuvers finally forced the truck off the road as smoke poured from the cab. Deputies broke through the windshield to rescue the trapped suspects before the fire spread. The 42-year-old driver was charged with possession of stolen property, felony eluding, and assault on officers. The chase ended with both men in custody and a smoking reminder of how quickly crime can spiral into chaos. On the evening of October 12, 2024, Bainbridge officers attempted to stop a Mercedes sedan for reckless driving and a tag violation. The driver refused to yield, weaving through neighborhoods at extreme speeds and nearly striking another patrol unit. When Georgia State Patrol joined the chase, the pursuit had already reached a point of no return.
Pit. Milepost 1, copy. Milepost 1, roll over, go ahead and send EMS.
1 clear on pit, roll over, send EMS.
In the end, the Mercedes spun violently and came to rest across both lanes, bringing the pursuit to an end. The driver, later found unresponsive nearby, had more than 2 pounds of marijuana and thousands in cash. Charges include felony fleeing, possession with intent to distribute, and more. It was a tragic ending, but one that likely prevented a far greater loss of life. Before dawn on October 13, 2023, Florida Highway Patrol troopers joined a pursuit coming out of Broward County. A white Toyota Prius confirmed stolen raced north on Interstate 95 as aviation units tracked from above. The driver's defiance set off a coordinated chase across county lines with speeds nearing 90 miles per hour.
Clear ball, clear ball. Get out with the blunt. Get out with the blunt.
Review how the vehicle service report.
Get out! Come now! Open the door! Open the door now! Open the door! Get out! Get on the ground!
The Prius finally spun out and was pinned by multiple patrol cars. The driver, identified as Jonathan David McCreed, was taken into custody without injury. What began as a stolen car call ended with calm precision and a lesson about how teamwork often makes all the difference. Just after 3 a.m. on May 6, 2016, a Greenfield police officer pursued a stolen car racing through Milwaukee at nearly 100 miles per hour. The teenagers inside blew through red lights, swerved around traffic, and turned the city streets into a deadly gamble. With lives at stake, the officer made a split-second decision to stop the threat before it reached downtown. When the chaos finally stopped, the 4 teens fled the wreckage but were later caught and referred on juvenile charges. Greenfield's police chief defended the officer's judgment, calling the chase a necessary response to violent, high-risk offenders. Charges for vehicle theft, reckless endangerment, and more were filed. On May 18, 2025, a Thurston County deputy watched as an SUV blew through a stop sign and sped into traffic without hesitation. When the driver ignored commands to pull over, the pursuit stretched north onto Interstate 5, sideswiping vehicles and scattering debris. What followed was a dangerous run through multiple jurisdictions, with police from across the area joining in.
We may be taking Thorn Lane. Disregard. Continuing northbound. 39 TA. He just struck a white work van, going to be pulling over, and the subject is still fleeing, approaching 124. And I've got Lakewood with me.
Lakewood is with you, approaching the 124, subject is still fleeing, and sharply waiting for the man.
Sam 13, can I go for a pit?
Okay.
on what area?
Okay, Prime, I've got a Lakewood unit. We're taking the gravelly exit. Continuing crossback on the northbound. Speed 60.
Speed 60, are you still up the stream or continuing?
Continuing back on northbound. Gonna be westbound 512.
Westbound 512, receive.
Pit, pit, pit.
Radio copy the pit. Here's the dog for 600.
Utility stop. Hands up! Put your hands up! Motherfucker, put your hands up!
Once stopped, the driver initially seemed to surrender, but then reached toward his waistband before being taken into custody at gunpoint. Deputies soon learned he was a convicted felon under active Department of Corrections supervision with a warrant for escape. He was booked on charges including felony eluding, reckless driving, and hit and run. For law enforcement, it was one more high-stakes chase brought to a controlled end before anyone else got hurt. That chase might be over, but the highways never stay quiet for long. Don't miss the next video where things escalate faster than anyone could imagine. From reckless drivers to fearless troopers, the next pursuit takes it to another level. Thanks for watching, and make sure you're subscribed for the next wild run.